Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Shit. Am I stuck in a Sega CD game again? Maybe one of my 5 nominations will rescue me, or perhaps Corey Haim will come back from the dead. But hey, at least I'm in my favorite game, Double Switch, which is cool. One of my favorite Sega CD games. So, I'm making this video to thank every single one of you for voting and making me the YouTuber of the month for the month of May 2016. Thank you very, very much to Novabug Chris for hosting it on his channel and running this really cool contest, if you will, or whatnot, to bring the community together and really put a spotlight on small-ish channels. So, much appreciated, Chris. Thank you to my great friend, the Renegade Master, Shock16, for nominating me, because without you, man, I wouldn't have had a chance and I wouldn't have won. And speaking of having a chance, I don't know how I won, because I was up against some very heavy hitters like Interghost and Cyber Snake and Oddpod. I mean, I don't know how I beat Oddpod. So kudos to all of you. You know, you guys are all, and I apologize, I forget who the last person is off the top of my head, but I watch all your channels, and I'm a fan of all your work, and you guys are way more professional than I am. So I don't know how I pulled it off, but I love all your channels, and thank you to, everyone for voting. Some of you guys came out and voted, and I hadn't seen your usernames before, so you haven't really even contacted me in the past. Or maybe it was someone that chimes in here and there, but didn't say anything to me and just popped onto the video and left a comment. So thank you to everyone. It's a great honor to win. I think I've made a lot of really close friends during my short few years on YouTube, in the gaming community, and elsewhere with other things, comics and movies and other things I talk about. One of those good friends was Shock16, so again, thanks Adam. And I'm going to nominate 5 more people. So since I won for May 2016, I'm going to nominate 5 of my buddies for June of 2016. So please check these guys out. They're all great in their own ways, which I'm going to go over really briefly to not keep you too long. And yeah, so you're going to notice a bit of a trend with these guys. First and foremost is my good buddy Retro Carter's Retro Reviews. Ben is a really great guy. He's from Australia, and he covers primarily, I think only, Sega Saturn. Really professional reviews, jokes around, has a comedian-esque way about him, with a little bit of a Chopper Reed flair. Not really. But he's just a great guy, fun to talk to, really down-to-earth and lighthearted. I love that he covers the Sega Saturn because, it's a niche console, so to have someone strictly cover that and have a love for it, which is cool because I've noticed people from Australia seem to really have a fondness for the Sega Saturn. So my first nomination is Carter's Retro Reviews. Check him out, he's awesome. Secondly is going to be Keithy Huntington. Keithy Huntington is probably the weirdest person on this list, and I say that in a very good, fond way, because he may love full motion videos and Sega CD as much as I do. He has the weirdest, most eclectic taste in full motion video games and just digital pictures titles and stuff. So we go back and forth and talk, and it's cool to find someone with such heart for such an obscure thing, for the Sega CD, for full motion video games, Tom Zito and digital pictures and just old crap like that. So Keithy Huntington is a great guy, became a very good friend of mine, and he also does talk about some music and stuff that he's into. So he's a little bit across the board, sort of like I am, but I would say his heart lies within the Sega CD. Third would be 3 AM videos, 3 AM game videos, and that's my buddy Drew from Canada. Drew covers things from console gamings to opinions, books. He's really into cyberpunk stuff, which I absolutely love, so that's really cool. Drew and I get along great, and we've done a couple really brief videos, Skype sessions together, and very professional videos, covers a lot of obscure computer games. Just a great channel. I mean, I found all these people by just checking out their videos, and you're getting people I'm nominating because they are my friends. There is a partialness, obviously, but they also just do excellent work. The fourth person I'm going to pick is Sega of My House, my little Australian homie from Australia, and Brisbane, I think. And I always say he's like a little brother. You know, talking to him and seeing his videos, he's just a really cool dude, down to earth. He's got this young way about him, but just always in a positive mood, you know. And he's always doing these crazy ass pickup videos. He's always doing pickup videos. He'll walk around with his camera, go to thrift stores, and show all this cool shit. He shows things that you never see before. He's awesome. He sent me a bunch of shit in the mail. Planet of the Apes DVDs from Australia, a Chopper DVD. I mean, he sends me stuff that, like, out of nowhere like this, and just the coolest, nicest guy. Anthony's awesome. So please check out Sega of My House, or as he calls himself, Sega of My House, because supposedly that's how they pronounce it in Australia. And last, but most certainly not least, is my good buddy Andrew Rosa from Mastercast TV. Previously on Sega Bits, which you may have heard of because they're a pretty big channel on YouTube, but now he's on his own, Mastercast TV, and I would like to thank him for this, because without him, I would not be in glorious, grainy, full motion video. Mastercast TV and Andrew Rosa are friggin' awesome. He covers all the Sega stuff I love, from the 32X, Sega CD, the Saturn, any kind of Sega related products, and he has a brother he speaks, you know, highly of in his videos, and you can just feel the kind of nostalgia oozing out of him when he speaks. So these are 5 guys I would love to hang out with in person. Oh, and speaking of Mastercast TV, when he was on the Sega Bits channel, he did a couple short films about Sega, and I was in a few of them, either video-wise or just voice. So he's always included me and, you know, been a great friend. Hey, Erica, his girlfriend, she's really sweet too. So these are my 5 nominations. Please check them out. And again, I am extremely honored and humbled to win the YouTuber of the Month. Thank you again to everyone for voting. And I love this community. I love what I've become a part of on YouTube, and to have so many people from all around the world, different aspects, different walks of life, that I can hang out with online and bullshit with and have things in common with, but we all unite over the one thing we do really love, which is video games and other forms of geeky crap. So, thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.